Hello, I'm Walter from Forgotten Forces Living History Association. We're here at Tank Fest portraying the Swiss Army of the Cold War. This rifle is the standard service arm of the Swiss military from 1957 until 1990. The Sturmgewehr 57, or assault rifle model of 1957. It's a very heavy rifle, it's a very bulky rifle, it's a very expensive rifle to buy, but beautifully made, extremely accurate and very controllable in both single shot and fully automatic fire. It was designed by the Swiss to serve as their standard service rifle, but also as a target rifle, as a machine gun, as a close range assault weapon, as an anti-tank launcher and as a light mortar, which I will go into in full in a moment. It's chambered in the 7.5 by 55mm cartridge, which is the standard Swiss service round of the time. It has folding sights, very reminiscent of the Stg57, and the factoid about this is the rear sight on this has more components than the Soviet Makarov pistol does. Each magazine holds 24 rounds. I may have already said that. And as I say, it's capable of both semi and fully automatic fire. This rifle is a bit of an odd-looking thing, very square, lots of different shapes. This essentially happened because the Swiss were developing it very slowly throughout the 40s and 50s, and then after the Soviet invasion of Hungary, they panicked and rushed their modernisation programs in and essentially put a proof of concept into full-scale production. Now, as well as being capable of firing standard ammunition against infantry targets, it also has these, the most famous or most distinctive part of the Swiss rifle, the Übungsgranate 58, the training grenade 58, often known as a carrot due to the orange shade of its paintwork. These are rocket-propelled rifle grenades weighing about 1.5 kilos, which can be used in direct fire over 100 metres away and indirectly out to 400 metres. They go onto the rifle like so. And you have a special 5-round magazine. That was close. Made from silver metal to make it easy to spot with a knurled section, so it's easy to go even in the dark. But this is holding, which fires special grenade launching blank rounds. These would propel the grenade off the end of the barrel and also ignite the rocket motor in the back, accelerating it towards the target. To fire these, you wouldn't use the standard trigger to fire the rifle from the shoulder. You have a winter trigger, which is also used if you're firing with heavy mittens on in winter conditions. And that means that when the rifle recoils, it doesn't come back and take your finger off. You also don't fire it from the shoulder because you'll dislocate it. You tuck it underneath the arm, you lean in very, very heavily, aim like so, squeeze the trigger, and then the ability of the rifle to move backwards as it fires absorbs the recoil without damaging the bones.
I understand it is a very strange way of sighting for indirect fire.
Indeed. Oh, I forgot the knife. 1 second.
No problem, I'll pause the camera a second.
In addition to being fired in direct fire at tanks, there are also high explosive fragmentation and smoke rounds which are designed to be used indirectly, like a mortar. Now, to aim these, the Swiss came up with a rather clever system. Because to fire at range with a mortar like this, you need to know the angle you're firing at. The easy way to work out the angle is you know that gravity is always down. So, you have a weight on a string, a Swiss Army knife, and that tells you where gravity is, and from that you can aim off based on the range you want to fire at. So, tie the knife onto the sling loop on the side of the rifle, and then on the inside of the bipod there are numbers printed in yellow which correspond to the angle you're firing at. I'm not sure if this will be visible from the angle.
That's why I've just taken a couple of photos to help.
So you would lean the rifle down with the grenade on the end. You've got 2 legs, one which has ranges of firing unboosted grenades without the rocket, which is short range 40 to 140 metres, and with the rocket you can fire from 100 out to 400. So you simply allow the knife to hang down vertically, and you can lean to exactly the angle you need, and this will typically be deployed in a squad, the whole squad lined up, the squad leader at the back, making little corrections. Number 2, come right a bit, number 3, spot on, number 4, just a little to the left. And then you can fire these in volleys, as I say, out to 400 metres, typically used to support infantry in attacking position. The last accessory, or detail to show you, on the Stg57 is something very distinctively Swiss, and it is a flagpole bayonet. It has the hilt of a standard Swiss military bayonet, locks onto the rifle as you expect it to. It has at the top the Swiss flag. These are used as standards for small units of company or detachment size, smaller than battalion, who would have their own metre by metre.
That has got to be the most unique item I have ever seen. I've never even heard a reference to it.
I think I must say, of all the things in my collection, this is definitely one of the strangest and one of my favourites.
I can understand why, and it looks really impressive as well.
It does indeed, and once you get it up, it's
yeah,
rather impressive flag, and theoretically as well, you could fire the rifle with this on it. I'm not sure I would.
The mental images you're conjuring up, during this. Only the Swiss could come up with using the Swiss Army knife as part of it, and have a specialist bayonet flag. They are amazing. I'm absolutely flabbergasted at those. That's been absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.